Hi friends, today we are going to make another background. Hope you're excited about this as I am. I'm taking the Peapod download that I have available on my website, and we're going to use that one in our background today for the art journal. So if you go to my website, I have the website listed, linked down underneath the video. You can purchase this and download it and print it off as many times as you want. I'm going to use today some Ranger ink in broken china, and what is this? Picked raspberry. So these distress inks are really fun. I have a stencil, a little honeycomb stencil. I really wish I could tell you where I got this. I don't remember. As you can see, it's well used and well loved. All right, so I'm going to start in my journal. I have a white background that I did with some white acrylic ink. And that I used some Artist Loft Michael's soft body acrylic in white. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the broken china, and I have a little sponge on the back, and I'm going to load up my sponge, and I'm going to do part of the page in a circular motion. Load it up again. I'm not going to cover the whole thing. And I'll get a nice layer of the broken china. That's pretty. Then I'm going to take the picked raspberry. I always want to call this pickled raspberry. It is not. It is picked raspberry, like just fresh picked, I guess. I'm going to go around the edge, some of the edge, load up my little sponge. Now, Tim Holtz does have holders for these that you can use. I tend to not because I just get too impatient, but if you don't like the ink on your hands, he does make holders for these little sponges. All right, so that's that. I'm going to add actually just a little bit more right here. A little more pink than I wanted. Okay. So I did that. I'll close up my ink so that it doesn't dry out. Next, let me zoom in a little bit for this. There we go. So I'm going to put the stencil on here. Hold it down. And I'm going to give it 2 sprays. And I'm going to lift it up. And you're going to see that it begins to make a little pattern in there. I'm going to put it back down, maybe give it a couple more sprays. You know what? I lost my pattern over here because I oversprayed it. But then what I'm going to do is take this wet side and I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to press it into here and make a little bit of a pattern. See how that comes up right here? Because I lost the pattern in the spray, I'm going to just go over that with this wet side. Let's see. So I'm going to spray this now. And then come over here and pick it up. A little bit more pattern. Okay. So hopefully you can see, isn't that fun, how it brings out that pattern in there. And then sometimes you can just, like it's doing right now, just let it drip. And then you'll get even more fun stuff from that. If you want this to not be so hard lined, go ahead and just give it a little spray and let it drip. And then it lose those hard edges. So I'm going to put it this way. There we go. Let it drip. I'm going to back out a little bit here. Okay, so there's my pattern, and I'm going to make it real soft and loose and flowy on the edges. All right, I'm going to go dry that, and then I'll show you the pea pods that I've cut out. Okay, so this is dry, and sometimes when you dry it, you'll see the pattern come out even more. That's really fun. All right, so I took my sheet of pea pods and I actually cut out some of them. And I think I'm just going to lay them in a little floaty kind of design. And along with that, I have some hearts that I cut out that I'm going to arrange on here how I like. And what those are going to do is I'm going to write little reminders on there. I think I have one more. I'll put that one up here. Maybe I'll tuck that one down here. Okay, so I like to arrange it before I glue it, so you can kind of play with it. I kind of like it like that. All right, so I'm gonna put some Mod Podge down. I'm gonna take my Mod Podge, because I like these here. I'm just gonna put a little bit here. Let's put a little bit here. Hold that down. Ooh. Okay, so this is kind of a fun little thing. You can make it fun. What is this from? I cut this off a piece of scrap paper, or a piece of, what am I trying to say? So I cut that heart from some acrylic paint, and for some reason it is spreading. See how it got dark right there? But that's okay, I'm just gonna leave it. And put this one down. This one was done with some watercolor, so it's not spreading. Let's see what happens with this one. Yep, it's gonna start spreading. Look at. Huh, okay. I kind of like that. I'm gonna have to go back and figure out what the heck I did. I don't know, because literally I took all these, the ones that are spreading, I did on this, and I don't know what I did this with except for acrylic paints. So there you go. All right, now I'm going to put the pea pods on here. I'll put this one. I'm going to do it on the back and the front. Put that one there. And again, when I put it on and I want to get the air bubbles out, I like to go from middle out. I'll do a little bit more on this one. Those air bubbles. And that is pretty much it for this page. Simple, easy. And then I'll come back in and write some reminders to myself inside these little hearts. And there you have your next page. Oh wait, I have one more thing I'm going to do with this. There's always one more thing, right? I have some Caran d'Ache crayons, and I'm going to add, because I do like to outline, I'm going to add a little bit of outline to this. And I get it a little bit wet. And then I just kind of roll it. And you can do this with marker or colored pencils. Let's see, this one. I'm gonna try this color. Spread the color around a little bit up here. There we go. Yep. Get it wet with my finger, spread it. I like that pink on there. And I am not a pink person, but I am becoming a pink person. Okay, now if you want to let that dry, sometimes, look, I thought I was done. I'm not done. Who am I kidding? All right, I do like to come back through and add a little bit of black on these outline. And you can color this up however you want. Outline that little bit of a leaf there. And then the other thing that's fun is this is a Stabilo pencil, and I like to get it wet. Maybe just make a little bit of black splatter. Huh, I'm so silly. I thought I was done. What am I thinking? There's always more fun things to add. All right. There you have it. One and done. Have fun with this one. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions down there in the comments. I'd be happy to answer what you are asking about as far as art journaling, and I will also list all the tools that I used for this. So enjoy, have fun, and don't forget to play. Why? Look at this. Okay. I will see you in the next video. All right, have fun.